I'm thinking about Sisyphus. Many of you may have heard of the myth. Today I'm going to provide a full explanation of the myth and then explore the philosophical themes associated with it. For those who are unaware, Sisyphus was a figure in Greek mythology, the first king of Corinth. He was considered a cruel king who murdered and pillaged as he desired. Whilst undoubtedly evil, his craftiness was unmatched, and when he found out that the river god Asopus' daughter had disappeared, he promised to tell Asopus where his daughter was if the river god created an eternal spring for Corinth. After this, Sisyphus named Zeus, the king of the gods, as the kidnapper. While Zeus had in fact taken the daughter of Asopus, the Greek gods were not known for their fairness like more modern deities, so he planned to punish Sisyphus by sending the god of death, Thanatos, after him. When confronted with Thanatos, Sisyphus managed to use his great wit and craftiness to outsmart and escape punishment. How exactly is difficult to say, but Sisyphus managed to imprison Thanatos within Corinth. The fallout of this was that nobody could die without Thanatos being able to grant death, no matter how severe they were injured. This may sound ideal, everyone being able to live forever, but it meant those who were suffering greatly walked the earth begging for the relief from their tormented pain through death. Eventually, Thanatos was freed by the god of war and son of Zeus, Ares. Using his ingenious again, Sisyphus escaped punishment. He instructed his wife to not bury his body when he died, so he would arrive in front of the god of the underworld Hades, claiming he could not be kept in the underworld as he was unburied and unable to pay the toll to enter hell. He also argued if they allowed him to move on, it would set a bad precedent of more people not wanting to pay the toll when they died in the future. Sisyphus asked to be able to return to the surface for a short time to collect the fee to enter hell. Sisyphus of course never returned and waited many years before eventually old age claimed him. For his crime of cheating death, Sisyphus was sent to the deepest pits of hell in Greek mythology, known as Tartarus. Sisyphus's punishment was to roll a large boulder up a hill using great physical effort, just for it to slip from his grasp and roll back down the hill. Then, to repeat this for eternity. So, what can we draw from the myth of Sisyphus? Albert Camus was a philosopher who believed Sisyphus could be used to explain his absurdist philosophy. Absurdism is the idea of comparing the human desire to find meaning and comparing it to the cold indifference of the universe. Online, it is a common statement that one must imagine Sisyphus happy. This was originally stated by Camus, who says that once Sisyphus fully understands the inescapability of his punishment, he could embrace it and overcome his feelings of plight. He would learn to appreciate his task as a true meaning. To conclude, many see the punishment of Sisyphus as a victory for his ability to defy the orders of gods and how he found true meaning in his eternal punishment. However, Sisyphus was an evil man in life and therefore could be considered deserving of his punishment. He only enacted his only good deed of helping Asopus in locating his daughter when he knew he would gain an eternal spring for his city. Defying the will of gods could also be seen as sacrilegious, and whether he ever truly found happiness in his eternal punishment is up for debate. If you believe in the utilitarian standpoint that higher and lower pleasures exist, then surely a short life filled with great pleasure would be greater than an eternal life of attempting a slightly gratifying task. Ultimately, I don't think I would consider Sisyphus happy, as I believe the monotony and the impossibility of his task would drive any mortal insane. I also believe he was deserving of his punishment due to his evil nature